emocionados por empezar la gira en América Latina, donde nunca han estado, y tocar ante un estadio lleno. Ante un estadio lleno. You said all that, all of these.
Yeah, I agree.
So, y después un saludo para los oyentes de RCN. Now, we're gonna question number 3, I guess.
Number 3, get it.
Number 3, maybe Caracol, Colombia, por favor.
Hola.
Hola. Welcome to Colombia. First of all, thank you for choosing our country as the first country in Latin America where you start the Where We Are tour. And talk us about what can we expect to do at your show.
A lot of fun. We're a bit nervous at the minute because it's our first show of the tour, and we spent because we've known about this tour for like a year. We've been really excited, so it's all going to come out tonight, and we're going to have a good time. And we rehearsed in the stadium yesterday, and just you can feel the adrenaline running through it tonight. So we're really.
Bueno, esperan tener un gran concierto, están muy emocionados porque esta fecha está en el calendario desde hace un año, que se sabía que iban a venir a Latinoamérica y a Colombia. Ayer tuvieron un ensayo en el estadio que sonó maravilloso y ellos podían sentir la adrenalina de escuchar a las chicas cantar afuera del estadio. Nuestra siguiente pregunta, la número 4, es para nuestros amigos de Perú y le voy a pedir a Zane si nos puede contestar esta pregunta.
Heads up, Zane. Come on, Zane, he's ready. Anyone to talk to? Brace yourself, Zane.
Well, today starts your world tour where we are. And I have to ask you something about Peru. What is the big expectation about this country in Peru, and what do you think about the Peruvian girl?
Peruvian girls, well, we've never actually been there yet, so we're excited to get down there. But I think we've seen like a Twittition thing on Twitter, asking for us to come down. So basically, we just wanted to come and see our fans and yeah, get down there and see what it's like.
Have a good time.
We came here early.
Pues,
I'm looking forward to it.
bueno, un breve resumen también de la pregunta orientada a la emoción que les causa ir a Perú y qué emoción les provoca las chicas en Perú. Por ahí oí comentarios off the record que dicen, bueno, venimos aquí al paraíso hablando de la belleza que hay aquí en Colombia, pero bueno, en Perú, en América Latina, afortunadamente estamos llenos de bellas. Ya estoy aquí modificándolas. La siguiente pregunta es la número, me parece 5, es para nuestros amigos del canal 13 de Chile.
Hi guys, welcome.
This is from Santiago de Chile, and Harry, will you mind taking care of this?
I would not mind.
Thank you.
Hi, we would like what do you think about the phenomenon about the parents helping their children that are fans from you and that are and all this madness and craziness behind you?
I think it's amazing. I think the thing with the parents is I think when they were growing up they probably had someone that they were a fan of, and I think they can relate to how their children feel. So I think it's almost like they get to relive it through their kids. So I think that's quite nice. And I think we try and put on a show where parents can come and enjoy it, and they go away and they might not even be a fan of the music, but they can leave and say, we saw a good show. So I think that is that.
So, la pregunta orientada un poco a qué piensan y qué sienten que los niños, hay un alto grupo, un numeroso grupo de niños que son sus fans y explican que, bueno, les da mucho gusto saber que sus fanáticos van creciendo con ellos y que probablemente hace no mucho tiempo seguían a otros grupos, y bueno, el hecho de que ahora estas nuevas generaciones estén volteando a verlos los llena de orgullo y los hace sentir también una cierta obligación de darles un show que los padres también disfruten, porque eso se convierte como en un show familiar.
Also, on that same point, we understand that it's not, a lot of the time very easy for parents to, with pressure from their kids, can I go to the concert, can I have the t-shirt, can I have the album? And honestly, we do really appreciate the parents doing that for their kids.
Y también manda un agradecimiento muy a los padres que de pronto se tienen mucha presión de los hijos, que les piden, papi, cómprame el disco, cómprame la playera, llévame al concierto. Entonces, muchas gracias a los padres de los chicos.
Sí.
Ok, me parece que vamos al número 6, que es nuestros amigos del Mercurio de Chile, ¿o es no, verdad? Sí, ¿verdad? Número 6, el Mercurio de Chile. Louis, can you help me with this question?
I can help you with this question.
He is your man right now.
I'm ready.
La pregunta es, ¿cómo creen ustedes que están marcando diferencia con otras agrupaciones de su estilo que han tenido mucho éxito pero que han durado poco?
What do you think of previous other shows that have very successful, but then they don't last that long?
Other what, sorry?
Other artists that have some moment of brightness and then they don't last that much.
Well, I think it just shows sometimes music is fickle like that, so we've got to be on our toes, boys.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. We spent a lot of time doing the writing stuff, and obviously we want to be fully in control of everything that we do, sort of thing. Through merchandise, you know, where we play and stuff, like all that sort of stuff. So it's, you know, it's all in our hands, and I kind of like that because, you know, I feel.
I do too, mate.
Thank you. I feel more than anybody, like in our team, we kind of know what's current right now and stuff. So.
Bueno, obviamente la pregunta va relacionada al tema de qué opinan de otros grupos que en el pasado. Yo escuchaba la pregunta en español y la respuesta en inglés es ellos ponen mucho empeño en lo que hacen, están siempre al pendiente de las tendencias, están siempre al pendiente de lo que está sucediendo en el mundo de la música y creen que el tiempo y la concentración que le dedican los va a mantener mucho tiempo en el gusto del público. Creo que vamos con la número 7, que es también de Chile, la tercera, el periódico La Tercera de Santiago de Chile. Zayn, will you mind taking care of this?
Not at all.
Hello guys, welcome to Colombia.
Thanks for looking.
You started the band when you were less than 20 years old. Which musical groups and artists did you look up to? Who has influenced you?
I think the thing is with us is we've all got completely different musical influences. Like now listens to more like guitar based, like rock, like old school music. I listen to more like R&B. Harry listens to a bit of everything, and then it all kind of just comes together.
I don't listen to it.
Nah, I don't really like
Yeah,
it.
Louis doesn't listen to any music at all.
I'm alright.
Yeah, that's why I kind of think it works. I think we've all been influenced by different kind of genres.
Zayn, you actually influenced me as a person.
Did I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love you, Zayn.
You influenced me as
You
well.
call man.
You are my friend.
Bueno, quienes nos han influenciado musicalmente, muchas influencias de diversos tipos. Número 8 de Brasil.
Whoa. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
What is the project are you doing to continue your success and conquer the career?
Say? Yes, sorry.
What is the project are you doing to continue your success for many years and the eternal career?
Well, I think that, like I say, the main thing for us is writing music. Like we work very hard to make sure that every year we establish a different sound for ourselves rather than just sticking to the same old stuff. I think a lot of bands in the past, in no disrespect, kind of stuck with the same sort of thing, whereas, you know, we know our fans are growing up around the same time that we are, and we know the things that we listen to are the same things that they listen to, so it just kind of coincides with each other that we have to make the music that grows with the band.
I thought that was an absolute unbelievable answer.
Thank
Honestly. Give me your best work, man.
A couple dictionaries. You know what I mean? I've been studying.
Come on, Pedro.
Yo entendí como el 15% de lo que se dijo en esta conversación. Pero bueno. La pregunta siguiente es del periódico Folha de Sao Paulo, brasileiros.
Hello guys.
Hello. Mike, can you, this is for you, Mike, I guess.
I'm here.
You don't even need me, I'm next to you. Just,
Yeah.
Just give me a holler.
Well, so here. We know you are into music since your childhood. How do you compare your life after and before the fame? What have changed?
Yeah, well, I said it when actually in our movie I said it. We're just normal guys, as you can probably see. Stupid boys. Just having
Speak
a
for
good time.
yourself.
So we're just normal boys doing like an abnormal job. You know, not a lot of people get to do this, and you know that's why we take it under our wing and we just run with it. We're having a great time, and yeah, obviously life was a lot different back at home. First of all, we moved to London, which is probably one of the biggest cities in the world. That was a big change because all of us are from small towns, and I'm not even from England. So yeah, big things like that were
You're
great.
kidding me.
Honestly, I'm not even English.
Jesus.
It's mad, isn't it? You don't think so? But yeah, life is obviously a lot different, but we're having a great time. And look where we are. We're on the other side of the world doing a show. It's great.
¿Qué ha cambiado en los últimos 4 años? Le preguntaron para ustedes con todo este éxito, y nadie explica que, bueno, ha sido una... Dice, como pueden ver, somos un grupo muy joven. No voy a repetir la palabra que usó para describirse porque lo hizo con toda confianza, pero también explica que todos ellos vienen de pequeñas poblaciones en el Reino Unido, y que moverse o mudarse a Londres, que es una de las ciudades más grandes y más excitantes del mundo, ahí empezó un gran cambio, y que evidentemente están disfrutando mucho esta fase de su carrera. Seguimos en Brasil. Capricho.
Brazil.
Capricho, Liam, you have a question for Brazil, from Brazil.
Go for it. Fire away.
Brazil.
How you doing?
We know that the Brazilian directions are very dense and love you guys, and they are waiting for so long to see you. And we had lots of fans gaming outside the stadium for more than a month. And I want to know if you know that you are very big in Brazil, and if you are anxious to play there for the first time, and if you can say hi Capricho for us.
Hi Capricia. Yeah, to be fair, I think we're massively surprised by like the passion that the fans show on Twitter and stuff. And you know, we've seen some videos of there's like a group of fans who go down to a park and they play like acoustic covers and stuff of our songs. I think it's quite cute that they've all kind of made friends with us, which I think is quite nice. You know, we really know how passionate they are down there. We're sorry you guys have had to wait so long for us to come down and see it, but I'm sure when it gets there it's going to be a big bad show.
Can you all say hi Capricho?
Hi, Capricho.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Nice.
So, la pregunta, perdón, es relacionada a que si ellos saben que el nivel de popularidad y el ansia que existe en Brasil y de sus directions brasileñas para verlos desde hace mucho tiempo, y que algunas de ellas llevan acampando por ahí de un mes afuera del estadio, y bueno, obviamente están conscientes del nivel de popularidad que tienen allá. Manda saludos a todas las fans en Brasil, y me parece que vamos a pasar a la pregunta número 11 de The Sun in the UK.
Dan Wood,
Where are the people from The Sun?
Steady,
First time he's held a mic, Jesus.
Can you hear me?
Pardon?
I think that was me.
Obviously, you guys probably know that this is front page news back in the UK, and you're away for weeks and weeks this time. Can you each say who you are bringing out along the way? So which sort of friends, family, loved ones that come with us?
I'm bringing you straight up solidly. We're gonna hang out, party time.
I guess the actual proper traveling doesn't happen until maybe the American tour. I presume we're going to bring some of our friends out with us, and then our families along the way. I know my dad's coming to Milan because he wants to go and see Rome as well. And yeah, we're just going to bring our families out and get them, you know, they get the chance to experience this with us because stadiums, you know, it's ridiculous over there. Great.
Yeah, I think for me, there's some friends, obviously, like my friends have got like normal jobs and stuff, so, no, God, that is boy. Yeah, a lot of my friends have like normal jobs and stuff, so they don't get the hours to be able to come out like last time, but this year I'm not very good at booking things, so I'm going to book for them to come out sometime and, you know, set some time apart for the lads.
What a lovely story.
Thanks, man. What about your friends, Tommy? You bringing anybody out?
I'll be bringing a couple of friends out there.
Oh, a couple of friends.
I've got a ginger one that I'll bring out.
Yeah, the ginger guy.
Yeah, he's a big friend of mine. Yeah, we're making an appearance. That was a rubbish answer, wasn't it? Be honest, Dan. You can be honest, Dan. It was awful.
What did you want us to say?
Well, yes, of course they'll be coming out at some point. Make it right about that.
Can you get me one to bring out?
I'll be your girlfriend. Going Tinder now. Tinder, straight up Tinder. Swiping left, swiping right.
What is going on?
There it is. It's disbanded all of a sudden.
Are you on Tinder?
No, Dan. Don't even think about that.
Now that it's been mentioned.
Lamentablemente se nos acabó el tiempo. Los chicos tienen un show que presentar en unas horas y se tienen que preparar. Agradecemos la presencia de todos ustedes. Thank you very much, guys. This is it. Have a great show tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.